Good evening. Welcome to the City Council meeting of the City of Lenoir for Tuesday, June the 16th, 2026. Thank you for being with us. Well, it was a great fun reception before our meeting tonight. Thank you all for being with us on the special Leadership Lenoir night and the great class. Thank you for the class for being here. It's a very special time. As we get started tonight, there's a couple things I'd like to point out to you just to think about for a second. One, how about the Carolina Hurricanes? All right. That's amazing. That's great. 20 years since they won the Stanley Cup the last time, 2006. We're glad that they did. What a great. It's kind of hard to talk about hockey, you know, in Western North Carolina, but hey, it's a great sport. I enjoy seeing them when I'm in Raleigh several times with my family, and it's a great thing. So congratulations to that. Also, special congratulations to several of our local teams that we hadn't had a chance really to tell. One for South Caldwell, the ladies softball team, were the state champions this year, and we're excited for them. Second year in a row, by the way, for our state ladies Spartans. The South Caldwell baseball team was runner-up in the state championship this past year, came close. And our High Brighton's women's soccer team was runner-up in the soccer as well, came close. I think it was 1-0. It was a really close game there. And our community college, Caldwell Community College softball team was the runner-up in the National Junior College World Series there. And then their baseball team also was in the World Series for the second time. And they've only been in existence in baseball program at Caldwell Community College for about 6, 7 years. And they've been to the World Series twice. So really amazing. And we're very proud of all of our athletes here in Caldwell County. So I did want to make recognition to that as we move forward. So right now we'll get started with our program as we always do. Please rise for our time of prayer and then our Pledge of Allegiance. Thank you. Please salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I want to point out one other thing before we have our special recognition tonight with our class. Council member Dellinger told me a few minutes ago, if it works out with the World Cup on July the 4th, the United States could be playing England on that day. If they both win and keep winning, they would be playing on the 4th of July in the World Cup. Wouldn't that be great?
Oh, yeah.
That would be special. So anyway, so right now we have a special recognition tonight, and I'm going to bring our Communications and Public Information Director, Joshua Harris, and I'll join him there to present their certificates of achievement to the Leadership Lenoir graduates. Director Harris started the Lenoir Leadership Civic Learning Academy in March this year, and we'll recognize everyone tonight. And again, thank you, Joshua, for all that you did in putting that together. So I'll let you turn it over.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council. Yeah, tonight we are going to recognize the first, I guess, inaugural graduating class of Leadership Lenoir. The city had a civic learning program maybe 12, 13 years ago. But I thought in light of today's climate, I mean, if we can increase civic learning and civic engagement and civic participation and try to get more people more knowledgeable about what actually happens in local government, the better for all of us and the better for our community. So we started in March. We had about 12 classes on Monday nights from 5:30 to 7:30, 7:45, 8 o'clock. It kind of depended. It depended on how the quiz went and how the discussion went. So the class, the students, they put in 24 hours of time sitting and learning about local government. So again, I really appreciate that from them because that's what it takes to learn. You have to be willing to invest your time. You have to be willing to read. You have to be willing to come to meetings. And at the end of the day, social media is not really going to tell you all the details about what happens and why decisions are made the way they are. You have to invest the time and you have to be motivated. So I appreciate the class doing that. Some of the topics we went over were local government, communication, planning, public safety, fire, water and sewer, streets and sanitation, parks and rec. We brought in the Council of Governments to do a session about all the services they provide, several directly to citizens, and then most of the rest to the various local governments in the COG. Main Street, historic preservation, and last but not least, the budget and finances and taxes and how we pay for these services. So I'm going to go through, and as we call your name, I'm going to ask the class to come up and take their certificate, and then at the end, we'll do a group picture with council and the class. So, thank you. All right, first on my list, Alicia Harshaw, and you're welcome to clap for everybody. And then you can get yeah, then you can get a picture. Thank you. I'm not sure. Becky Gibbons? Becky Gibbons? Brian Hill.
Ryan, congratulations. Thank you for your words, too. Appreciate it.
Cindy Covington, but she's not here this evening, I don't think.
No, she's not.
Corey Harper. Oh, God. She said I spelled it wrong. Just kidding.
Did I turn? I'm sorry, I turned.
I don't think so.
Did I get it right?
But the first one was perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Donna Phillips. Isaiah Deskins.
Congratulations, Isaac.
Jerry Pitts, but she's not here this evening. Also, Jody Bentley, she's not here. Jody, by the way, won, I think, the most number of the Cahoots games. Joy Walker, she's not here tonight. Juliet Fulmer.
Juliet, congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for being a part.
You're welcome. Maggie Halwa. You're going to have to teach me. Maggie, everybody, Maggie.
I told him, I said, you're going to make me say that name? He had to do it. How do you say thank you?
Maggie Halewa. Maggie Halewa. Peter Lindberg.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
It's always a pleasure.
You're the reason.
Thank you.
Becca Heights.
serves on our boards as well.
Sarah Christus. Most energetic of the class. Most energetic.
Got it spelled right.
Oh, no.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Shay Rosenberger, she couldn't make it tonight. And to be fair, they've been coming to Monday night meetings for like 3.5 months, so it's okay. Susan Gray. And Trina Patton, she's not here this evening. And then Shanna Oakley.
Shannon, thank you. Congratulations.
All right, class, if you want to come up front and we'll bring your certificates, and then we'll get a picture with council. Do you want to be up front?
Here.
Okay. Shorty's in the front.
I was deciding where.
Everybody, let's get back against the dais, so we're closer to council.
Back to the dais. Dais. Oh, at the dais.
Yeah, might as well do it too.
Nobody tell you what to do with your hands. Need a chair, Ashley?
I've got arms, I can raise them.
Just tell us when.
All right, ready? Say cheese.
All right.
Thank y'all. Congratulations. Thank y'all.
It's wasteful.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Again, thank you, class. Appreciate you being here with us tonight. You're welcome to stay as long as you like. All right, we're going to move on then to, tonight we have a matter scheduled for a public hearing. This is an ordinance amendment. This is for the Historic Preservation Commission. We'll hold this hearing for the consideration of approval of the ordinance amendments following consideration at the May 11th, 2026 Planning Board meeting. The Planning Board has served as the city's Historic Preservation Commission, the HPC, since the commission was established in 2019 in accordance with North Carolina General Statutes 160D-303 subsection B, which requires that at least 3 members have a demonstrated special interest or expertise in historic preservation or related fields such as history, architecture, or anthropology. The proposed ordinance amendments would reestablish the HPC as a separate 5-member board. Currently, 5 planning board members who meet the required qualifications are willing to continue serving on the reestablished commission as submitted. So I will open the public hearing, and I will open it to first hear from our planning director, Hannah Williams, to talk about the establishment and how we're making the changes. Thank you, Hannah.
Yeah, absolutely. Really, that intro about covers it. These are just some amendments to change the structure of the commission from being, I guess, de facto planning board members to being an appointed board. And we do have 5 members that are willing to keep serving. So I'm going to read their names for the record and the years that their term is up. John Arnaud, 2027, Ed Terry, 2027, Lucy McCarl, 2027, Kyle Case, 2029, and Sharon Bryant, 2028. So those are planning board members who are willing to serve as Historic Preservation Commission, and they all have that demonstrated special interest in historic preservation. So that really concludes my comments, unless you have any questions for me.
And we'll be adding, that takes care of it, doesn't it? Yeah. That takes care of the board at that point. Yeah, okay, thank you. All right, we're in the public hearing. Does anyone have any comments or questions of Hannah at all? Anyone from the audience have any questions or anything they would like to ask according to this? Again, talk about this, just a quick second about the Historic Commission.
Sure, and I can say why we're doing this. Lenore is interested in getting a historic preservation status called Certified Local Government, and getting this status opens up some funding opportunities that can help fund preservation studies and looking into ways of preserving our historic resources in Lenore. And part of becoming a certified local government is having a Historic Preservation Commission with at least 5, where all the members, at least 5 of, there has to be at least 5 people on your commission, where all of them have the demonstrated special interest in those topics. And right now, we're not really eligible when our planning board serves that way, because not all of them have the demonstrated special
Right,
interest.
okay. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else have any comments? All right, I'll close the public hearing and turn it over to council for any action whenever you're ready. And/or question if you have any questions.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to move that the ordinance for the Historical Preservation Commission be approved.
Okay, we have a motion from Mayor Pro Tem Perkins that we approve the ordinance amendment for the Historic Preservation Commission as presented. If no other question, all in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you. That carries unanimously. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we'll move on then to consent agenda items. Tonight, this consists of minutes of the City Council meeting of Tuesday, June the 2nd, 2026. Item B is a budget ordinance amendment. This is our request for amendments to be made to the annual budget ordinance for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2026 as submitted. Item C is a bid award 2026 through 2028 asphalt resurfacing contract. Following review of the bid submitted for this contract, the recommendation is for awarding the contract to J.T. Russell & Sons Incorporated for a unit price of $140.75 per ton for a 2-year period. J.T. Russell & Sons is the lowest responsible bidder, is appropriately licensed in the state of North Carolina, and is adequately equipped to perform work of this nature. J.T. Russell & Sons Incorporated bid included the required bid security bond and an escalator clause for a unit price adjustment based on liquid asphalt price fluctuation as submitted. Item D is an ordinance amendment as well. This is for flood damage prevention. This will be the first reading. The Emergency Management Division of the North Carolina Department of Public Safety reissued the non-coastal model flood damage prevention ordinance in March of 2026 with more details, more compliance with the FEMA / National Flood Insurance Program, and stronger enforcement mechanisms. Staff is recommending calling for a public hearing on July 21st, 2026 to consider an ordinance amendments relating to Chapter 9, this is for flood damage prevention of the Lenore Code of Ordinances as submitted. And item F, this is an authorizing resolution for the North Carolina Department of Commerce. That we're considering to adopt the authorizing resolution for the North Carolina Department of Commerce Building Reuse Grant Submission for Project Pillar, with the City of Lenore serving as the former applicant. As required by grant regulations, the local government 5% or $8,250 grant match requirement provided through the Caldwell County Sales Tax Reinvestment Fund for this project as submitted. This is a building, of course, reuse grant The grant request will be for $165,000. The company expects to create 37 new full-time jobs in Lenoir as a result of the project, and the average salary for these positions is projected to be over almost $56,000, $55,727. Jesse Trivet, of course, from the EDC is here with us if anyone has any questions about that. But that is the items A through E in the consent agenda. So I'll turn it over to council for any question and/or action whenever you're ready.
Mr. Mayor, in your reading, you said former applicant, and I think it's the formal.
Formal, I'm sorry. You would catch me. Thank you.
I just didn't want somebody to think it was past tense.
I appreciate that. Any questions at all concerning it? All right, I'll entertain a motion whenever you're ready for the consent agenda item as presented.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion that the consent agenda items A through E be approved as presented.
Thank you. I have a motion from Councilmember Stevens that we approve the consent agenda items A through E as presented. No other question? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you very much. Jesse, thank you for being with us. Thank you for working on this. We appreciate it very much. All right, next is any requests and petitions of any citizens. If there's anyone that would like to address the council tonight, this is your time to do so. I think most everybody we may have talked to or heard from at some point, and staff is here, of course, but anyone else you're welcome to at this time. All right, seeing no one, we'll move on. We do not have any reports of our boards and commissions this evening, so we'll move on to the reports and recommendations of the city manager, Mr. Hildebrand.
Mayor, council, we have a couple items tonight for information. The first, the city's hosting the Juneteenth celebration at the downtown Lenoir stage on Friday, June 19th. That'll be held from 4 o'clock to 9 o'clock. The event is free to the public. I know they have a website with all the events listed you can go to find out what time people are performing on stage. The Appalachian Rhythm Clogging and Dance Studio will perform a Rhythm Rewind pop-up recital on Saturday, June 20th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. on the downtown stage. Council has a committee of the whole meeting on Tuesday, June 23rd, 8:30 a.m. That's 3rd floor City Hall. The Foothills Regional Airport Authority will meet on Wednesday, June 25th at noon, and I think that's going to be held at the Hickory Aviation Museum, if I'm correct.
I think it is, yes.
On that. City offices are going to be closed for the observance of Independence Day. That'll be on Friday, July 3rd. Then on Friday, July 4th, we'll be having the fireworks event. That's going to be held at 9:30 p.m. at Lenoir Optimus Park. Lenoir Business Advisory Board will not be meeting on July 9th due to the fact on the 10th, we begin the Blackberry Festival. The NC Blackberry Festival will be held on Friday, July 10th and Saturday, July 11th at downtown Lenoir. It's open from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock on Friday and then from 9 to 9 on Saturday. On Friday night, there'll be a concert on the stage with Scarlett Darling. That's going to be held from 7 to 10, again on the stage downtown. Then on Saturday, July 11th at 7 a.m., there's the Crack of Dawn Dash, which is a run during the Blackberry Festival. The City County Service Committee will meet on Monday, July 13th at noon. That's going to be held at the Civic Center. I think that has been canceled as well. So let me go back and back that up. There will not be a City County Service meeting in July. Planning Board meeting will be on Monday, July 13th at 5:30, and that'll be held in these chambers. And then the Friday night live concert featuring Wild Canyon will be held on Friday, July 24th from 7 to 10 on the downtown stage. And I think that's all for the events that I know of coming up in the next few weeks. Any questions?
Any questions, Mr. Hildebrand, or any of our staff of anything that's coming up? Brenda, anything to add to any of those things happening at all? Okay, good. I figured it was all on here. Just want to make sure. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll move on then to report and recommendation of our city attorney, Mr. Rohr.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you for that. I do have one for you for the our boards, as we did most of our boards at our last meeting. I had one other seat open. We had a seat open on the Recreation Board, and I would like to recommend to the council tonight for your consideration, Mr. Emmanuel Byers for that seat on there. Mr. Harper and I have talked with him, and he is willing to be a part of that. He is involved in our recreation program with family and other things, and we think he would be a really good fit for the open seat that we have on the Recreation Board. And, so I'll bring that to y'all. We'll bring it up in our next meeting for approval, but just wanted to put that out there to you for that. On it. Any recommendations from any of our council members or reports coming up?
There's going to be a Learn, Grow, Share event at Unity Park Friday from 5 to 7.
Okay?
So there'll be a cooking demonstration. We'll be touring the garden. And
What kind of cooking we talking about here?
we're going to have some special people show up to cook. It won't
Okay.
be me. And then also, aren't they asking for volunteers for the Blackberry Festival? We probably should mention that.
That's, I think we're always looking. I'll open that
Yeah,
to
I
Brenda
think-
and Ashley.
Yes, and I actually sent a link to all of our Leadership Lenore graduates. Joshua's going to share that. And we have sent it internally to all of our boards right now, asking everyone to sign up by Friday.
Okay,
Perfect. Thank you, Brenda.
thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Perfect.
And that's Friday at the Gardens?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. Anything else come before us on that? So, hearing nothing else to come here tonight, thank you. It's been a great meeting. Appreciate everyone being here. Thanks for the class group. Joshua, thank you again for your work with that. So we stand adjourned.
Is there